Ready? This is your girl Erica coming back at you from the streets. Lately I've been trying to stick to my goals, handling my business. Here and there I still been fucking around with that crack, but I've been slowing down. I'm still clean off that fentanyl, that heroin. I'm doing damn good. I've been applying myself to different goals and shit like that. As I come out to the streets, I still see old people that I deal with. They help me stay tuned, and sometimes I fall off, but that make me no bigger, no smaller. But anyway, last time I was telling you about my past history, about my life. So today, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about recent history, I should say. About a month ago, I should say, I bumped into a friend of mine and didn't know that I had stopped getting high. And a motherfucker offered me some shit, you know what I mean? And I told him, I said, the worst is high is the free high. I said, but when I was out here getting it and shit like that, dope sick motherfucker wouldn't give me a damn thing. But as soon as you hear me saying I don't get high no more, you want to give me this and a few dollars. And I said, that's the fuck the way it is, because a motherfucker rather give you some motherfucking money or dope to hurt yourself than give you a couple dollars to feed yourself. And the reality is, you hear me, that so caught up in mind, we don't see it as a part of our breaking point. Everybody say you have a root to yourself. Even your bad shit to you is part of your root, you know, and it carries with you, you know. But also as well, a good thing is that, you know, people who have seen that know me from when I was in the street bad to see me slowing down, because I can't say I stopped, but I ain't slowed down. And, you know, they see a difference in how I carry myself, how my skin look, you know, how my weight carry on, you know, things like that. And it shows. It feels good, but I know I could do better. But the whole main point is letting you know that I'm still out here. I ain't no different, no change, or nothing, but getting better. And I want to keep you guys up to date with me, letting you know that it's just not a black and white thing out here. You hear me? As soon as you hear shit, people tell you something because they think they want you to hear it. You hear me? And you never fully understand what's going on because the bullshit a person tell you. And it's so fucked up. Person tell you so much bullshit, they so believe in their damn self. You hear me? And it's sad. But once again, like now, it's about to be springtime. You hear me? Holes, everything about to come out. You hear me? And it's another test of my time to myself too, you know? Because now I'm being more interactive with more people that still get high and that don't get high. You hear me? See if I'm able to uphold that goal with myself and actually accomplish it. And don't get me wrong, I have had a couple, you know, hiccups with, you know, with the crack thing, but I probably ain't fucked around with the crack about a good 8-9 times, you hear me? But not consistently have my dumb ass out all night and day. When the first time I did my video, I was out cold as a motherfucker holding a coat, trying to go find a rock, you hear me? And shit like that. But now I learned how to be more conservative for myself. But the blessing part about not doing this heroin that I could feel normal, you know, and be able to eat, go in and have that and actually apply that self. Because when I was on dope, nothing mattered. It really didn't matter. You hear me? I'll say, fuck it, all my goals would be deterred, you know. It's not that I didn't want to complete them. It's for the fact that I had that gorilla on my back. You hear me? Can't nobody tell you that, oh, you on dope. When you fuck with that, you're not functional. Anything that you know that can physically harm you and hurt you, you hear me? And you consistently doing it. Not only you're a damn fool, but you don't love yourself, period. And so now I got a chance to actually absorb what that is to have something. I'm liking it. I'm liking to be able to go out to eat with my family and them and they not be nervous for me to fall asleep. Or my sister and them can send me to the store with their money and not worrying about me peeling off the little dollars. Even though I never did that to them, but the fact that when they know you're dealing with an addict, it's things you know, the shit in the back of your mind is unexpected to happen when you're dealing with a disease. And now that I understand it now, you know, I used to get mad when people be like, "Woo," I'm like, damn, I ain't never took from this, or that. But me knowing what I know now, it'll make them up for a broke foot get out here and do some dumb shit they ain't got no business doing just to get it. You'll take an ass whooping for that, you know what I mean? And still probably don't get it, but for the fact you took that chance. And life is too damn short to be trying to giving yourself up, because that's all you're doing, you're giving yourself up. And I learned one good damn thing, that dope dealers are not your best friends. They're your enablers. And I say it like that because we get so consumed in mind thinking, oh, because the dope deal we see every damn day, you hear me? And still like somebody with, oh, they my friends and everything like that. That's not your fucking friend. You hear me? A friend would be someone who will love you past your mistakes but also want you to do better. You know, and I learned one thing too. If you don't deal with a dope deal for a long time, he'll pull up on you and say, where you been? And this where I got this, got that. And I realized I used to hold up grudge with dope dealers who didn't do shit for me as I spent my money. And the same attitude I had with them, I need to have that now, even though not getting it. You hear me? Because your presence of a being means more than anything. You hear me? And sometimes when you do that to certain people, even with dope dealers, and they see that you're on a different track, you hear me? That might inspire them to do something differently, Because nowadays, dope dealers ain't how it was back in the day. It ain't, If you do business with a dope dealer, he'll ride down on you. Hey, here you go with him. Nowadays, you'll play with him, playing chemistry with your ass. And I learned a lot of different things. Like I learned too, my best friend, who I thought was my best friend, still my friend, but not a best friend. Because I learned that, you can't buy people or buy their affection at all. And by all means, especially doing drugs, period, it's the time and moment thing. And even though it has hurt me, but I learned that to also say someone's my friend, to love them, I knew what it actually is to be a friend, I can't say I'm your friend and I'm doing something to make you feel that way about me, because it's not initially what you feel about me. And I learned too that most people that you deal with now getting high will be people you probably never would deal with in your lifetime if you weren't getting high. And I noticed that. And also I had a friend that I was known from Chicago, you know what I mean, and he knew I was getting high, but like when he saw me, like about a couple weeks ago, he saw me and he was like, "What's up with you?" I said, I said, "I don't fuck around fitting on him." He's like, "Oh, I could tell from how you look." And then we had hung out. It wasn't no sex or nothing involved. And I went home and told my mom, I said, it's been so damn long I ain't hung out with a man, you hear me, that on that level of being around that it wasn't no sex involved. And it made me feel good about myself. Call it a whole well you want to call it however, but that's self-absorbance, you hear me? And that let me know that I probably allow myself to be a sexual object because of my dope habit. But now that I don't have it now, it doesn't bother me that I don't have to end the night with someone with sexual favor because I need something. Because all I need is a place to lay my head, eat water, and wash my ass. And now I got scared of that. I'm scared to be in the dark, afraid to be cold, and afraid to be hungry. And so I learned to have that. And then just knowing that today, you hear me, is another day step to me doing something better, And I can, and it feels good. And it feels good to actually accomplish a goal when I tell someone I'm coming or I'm going to be there, I'm there. You hear me? Now allowing something else play a part in it. And that means a whole lot to me because I have a very hard time dealing with it. I have had that. So now I see it as a more adjusting point in my life. I'm adjusting. And now that I'm here, I'm living, I'm a woman. I'm a good one. And my daughters, they all right. They doing good. They getting big as hell, getting on my last damn nerve. But they all right, though. And our relationship is getting better. Just as well with my mother and my sister. But also, I say I can learn with this process, too, my parenting skills as a mother and got better, too. Even though I have been honest with my kids about my life and things like that, some ways of being constructive, as being a parent, you hear me, that I'm starting to gain back. And I never thought that my daughters had ever had a problem. They never seen me do things. Never knew they had such a problem with me until certain things that came about, And now that I see that, all right, okay. Now that I got it, right here, yeah. See, I'm drooling in front of the mouth. I ain't still it. Thank you. And you see, just like that, you hear me? Some people will be in your face, won't tell you got something in your face and stuff like that, you hear me? And some people will, you hear me? And some people don't take it. That's part of caring, you hear me? And because a lot of people don't know how to accept that. You have one with your face all day long, you got a boogie hanging out, you got shit hanging out, won't tell you shit. And you go around next month like, damn, whatever. And you feel embarrassed, but no one thing you should have been embarrassed. You was in front of a motherfucker all day long, they didn't tell you. But it's part of criticism, and criticism is to handle it, But anyway, back to my kids and my mom. My daughter told me, she was like, Mama, she was like, do you love us a lot more now that you don't get it? And I said, I've always loved y'all. And she said, well, she said, no, you haven't. And I said, what you mean? She said, because now you call us a lot more. Now you start writing to us, you send us pictures and stuff like that. You answer the phone and things like that when you leave out, you hear me? And she was like, because at first you used to leave out and say, you hear me, we call you, won't answer the phone. And so they probably to the next day. And then now that you answer the phone, you call us and everything like that. Small things like that let me know that I'm growing, which I never thought that it mattered. And now till I hear it, it means a lot to me. It does. And then, I'm gonna say it's so much shit going on. I ain't gonna lie, but it's a lot of good shit and positive stuff. But also, I had hiccups to perfect and learn and let me see that, every day's not gonna be a good day, but it's not gonna make me turn back around and fuck my life off. And, and I had a couple people who had died on me. I'm like, God damn, you hear me? And now I see that, everything has time and its place. But when you involve yourself with nothing going on with yourself, time will pass by or you'll lose people who mean so much to you that when you do have time to acknowledgement, it'll be too late. And so, right now, I can say that I'm happy. But you guys, me and my big partner, we keep putting this together, a book about history and stuff like that, and stuff for you learn. So I want you to check us out. Please check us out. Stash House Entertainment on top. 89 blocks. We got you. We out.
Appreciate you sitting down with us, Miss Erica. Thank you.
Yes.